So I'm here showcasing this excellent LED headlamp, which in order to showcase a headlamp, I've got to actually turn the light off in the darkness so you can really see it. What I like about this headlamp is if you're getting under your desk or you're going through your garage in the dark or you need to get under something, it has an adjustable tilt so you can pivot the light down or straight forward. And there's a lot of brightness options. Another thing that this headlamp has is it has a rear light that can turn on. So it's good to wear if you're like bicycling in the dark or you're going out and jogging in the dark. It can act as like an emergency light indicator so that cars coming behind you see you. And I'm going to show you that by turning the light off and show you the options. So the buttons for this lamp are actually in back of it. The bottom button will turn on the front headlamp. So I'll press that out like that. So obviously you can see that's really, really super bright. And that is the lowest brightness setting. The highest brightness setting is crazy bright, like insanely bright. It's absolutely amazing just how bright this headlamp is. If you're like on a beach at night or at the dark at night or you're camping at night, incredibly dark. It also has just a tremendous amount of light. And then you could create into strobe mode and then emergency red light mode also. See the band lights up as well as the light itself as an option. Flashing mode if there's an emergency. So many versatile options here between the strip lighting up and the headlamp itself. But that's not all. The top button on the back will turn on the back mode. So behind you, you can have an emergency red lamp. It almost looks like a brake light. So if you're walking or you're bicycling at night, you basically have this red light on the back of your head at night, which no car can miss if they come behind you on the road. Completely excellent for safety. Or you could have it bright like that. But if you have it bright like that, I wouldn't recommend that you have it like that when you're bicycling because that could blind the cars behind you. So the flashing mode is also an option if there's an emergency. You need help, your bike has a flat tire, you may want to do that mode as well. But I would recommend having the red light mode on the back as almost like a brake light. That way, if you're bicycling at night, you're jogging at night, maybe there's no sidewalk and you have to jog on the street a little bit, that's going to make it so that you're not seen by a car in the dark. Makes you very clearly seen, avoid getting hit. Also can indicate that, if there's an urgent situation, you wear this, your car's broken down on the side of the road, you have this on your head, flashing red lights in both directions. Somebody's going to notice you, somebody's going to stop and help. Again, if you need a headlamp, this is a fantastic headlamp, but you can have both the front and the back on at the same time. Again, it is so incredibly bright, so much brightness you get out of this. Between the LED strips, you can have the strips on and the light at the same time. It's pretty insane how bright this gets. Tons of options. I couldn't recommend a better headlamp if you needed a headlamp, honestly. Because normally a headlamp will just have the front light. This one has the front, the back, so many options, so versatile. This should be always in your emergency carry bag. You should have one of these in your car fully charged at all times. Take it with you camping. Take it with you if you're going to the beach at night, exploring the jetties, the lake, whatever. You should have one of these.